What up, peoples? ALYORKSPORTS. I'm gonna give a tribute today. You know, every once in a while I come out with a player tribute. But before I start anything, I want to let y'all know, sorry for today's show being canceled. Moneyline guy has some real important stuff to do, and we'll be back on Friday night, 8 Pacific, 11 Eastern. Y'all already know, you know what I mean? Go to sportsandgiggles.com, click podcasts, and you're right in, man. We gonna have some fire topics for y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Especially with this day off, we gonna double up for y'all on Friday, man. Make sure y'all tune the fuck in, man. And before I start this segment, I want to give a couple of shout outs. I definitely want to give a shout out to my boy Jose Bigler, Straight Bakery. I ain't forget you, fam. I've been tied up, man. I've been tied up, but I told you I'd get back to you, bro. And this is me right here getting back. So hopefully you appreciate this segment, man. You know what I'm saying? And another shout out to little Yvette Lopez. Thank you, Ma. You've been so supportive. I see the views, I see the likes, and you always, you know, showing love. And I want you to know I really appreciate that, man. I really do, man. And with that, let's start this Barry Sanders situation. Barry Sanders is the guy I'm going to get a tribute to. So I'm going to run through the statistics real fast and freestyle. Y'all know how I gets it in, man. We're going to start off. To me, Barry Sanders was the best ever, man. Numbers don't show it. I'm going to break it down why. But he was the best ever, and he also was the most humble running back. So you got to add that in, too. But let me go through his stuff real fast. 10-time Pro Bowler from 1989 to 98. NFL MVP in 1997. 2-time Offensive Player of the Year. 4-time NFL rushing leader, 1990, 94, 96, and 97. NFL touchdown leader in 1991. He had 16 touchdowns. NFL Offensive Player of the Year, 1989. This kid's killing shit. Lions retired his number 20, of course. Heisman Trophy winner in 1988 for the Oklahoma State Cowboys. And he was invited to the Hall of Fame, and he was a Hall of Fame inductee in 2004. Now, let me give you his career rushing yards, 15,269 yards in 10 years. He averaged 5 yards per carry. He had 99 rushing touchdowns, 352 receptions, and 2,921 receiving yards. Never won a championship, just got tired of losing. Now, he ranks 3 all-time in rushing. Emmitt Smith is at 1 at 18,355. Walter Payton at 2 at 16,726. And then Barry Sanders is at 15,269. Now, you know he had a 10-year career. He averaged 5 yards per. I personally think, and also he had a 6-year contract. He fulfilled 2 years. He had 4 years left when he retired. And he was only trailing Walter Payton by like 1,500 yards. So at the ratio he was going at, he could have easily eclipsed Walter Payton. And I personally think he could have got 20,000 yards. That's just my opinion. At least 1920, which would have meant he would have been the all-time rushing leader. But that didn't matter to him because after all, you know, after he broke a lot of records and he did all this, all he cared about was winning, and they couldn't win in Motown. They just couldn't, man. I mean, you had Wayne Fonts out there for the first, like, 7 years of his career. They had first place twice. Then they had Bobby Ross, who didn't do nothing. 5th, 3rd place, and 4th place. He just got tired of losing, man. I mean, the guy's human, man. And I was just mad because, and his pops was mad, and a lot of people were mad because we knew he could have clipped Walter Payton like this, one. And he could have got, like I say, he could have reached 20,000 yards, which he would have been the all-time leading rusher to today. I mean, do the math. He retired in 98. In 1997, he had 2,053 yards. Come on, bro. 2,053? All he had to average was 1,200 all the way out, and he would have clipped 20,000 yards. That's it. I mean, the guy was tired of losing. And he loved, well, I think he had love for Walter Payton because he could at least eclipse that and then bounce. But I think the guy loved Walter Payton, And, you know, and now, unfortunately, Emmitt Smith, who's my boy, Dallas Cowboy guy, but Emmitt played 15 years, Walter played 13 years, and Barry played 10 years. Now let's get to the nitty gritty. You know what I'm saying? Barry Sanders. This kid was dynamite. It's unfortunate the NFL had to suffer by him retiring early, because he had a lot in his tank, man. I mean, there's so much more he could have done on a personal level. But the guy didn't want that no more. You know what I'm saying? He wanted team stuff. The team couldn't get better players. They couldn't get a better quarterback. You know, they didn't make moves for him. So he said, you know what? I'm out of here, man. And this messed up, because to me, as small as he was, he wouldn't be my ideal running back. My ideal running back would have been Eric Dickerson. That's the ideal running back I like. But Barry, for that small little guy, man, he's a home run ready to happen. He's the only running back that I know that can have about 15 yards in the first half, and he clipped 200 yards by game over because of that home run threat. There was a game against the Jets, maybe in 96, I might be wrong. He had 52 yards at the half. And he almost had 200 yards because he hit 2 home runs. He had a 60-yard run and I think a 70-yard run. And that's what makes him incredible. Not to mention, he's like a squirrel in the backfield. I mean, he's the only guy I've seen elude one tackler twice in one play. How is that even possible? Because he's like a squirrel. He jumps back and forth. You don't know what. He's like he's running the alphabets when he's running, you know, trying to find a hole or whatever. And any little hole you give him, this is the beauty about Barry. Barry will break your ankles back and forth all day. You give him a hole this big, he shoots right through it, home run city all day. And that's why I love me some Barry Sanders, man. And it's like I said, it's unfortunate. A lot of us had to suffer not seeing him continue to play. Him and his father got it a lot, rest in peace. You know, the late Mr. Sanders, his father tried to strong arm him back in the league because his father knew that he couldn't get these years back. But I guess Barry was just like, fuck it, man. I'm tired, man. I'm leaving on top of my game. Ain't nobody better than me. Statistically, yes, but not like highlight wheel. I mean, who created more highlight wheel than Barry Sanders? Nobody. Barry Sanders, number 20, running back, Detroit Lions, 3rd rushing leader all time, is my motherfucking dude, man. I still would start Eric Dickerson if I had a team that size, his running style. But I have to admit, Barry was better than Eric, man, when it came down to it, man. And with that, Jose Bigler, I hope you like this. LES, East Coast Vegas, SNG, R-Dot, Moneyline Guy, ALYORKSPORTS, LES to the depth. I hope y'all enjoy this segment, man. Y'all stay up, man. I'll see y'all Friday, 8 Pacific, 11 Eastern. Don't forget to tune in, man. We gonna have some real butter shit for y'all, man. 100, man.